All right, sound check. Sound check 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Sound check 1 2 3 1 2 3. Oh man, just like breaking above this high. Can't hear. Okay, testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Now can you guys hear me clearly? Sound check. Check check check. No voice. No audio. All right. Can you guys hear me clearly? Sound check 1 2 3 1 2 3. Hello. 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 Okay. Is it working fine now? Okay. So all right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the live stream. Today is 28th of January 2026, and we're just like going live actually. So what's just like going on the gold, man? Just like keep pushing upside without stopping anywhere. Okay, so let me adjust the YouTube chat here as well. Okay, welcome now. Okay, clear. Okay. Low voice. You guys just like getting like a low voice right now on a YouTube. You guys are getting low voice. Is it? Let me see this one. Okay. Actually, there's something background music. Is it fine now? Let me do adjust some settings here for speaker. Okay. All right. I think so. YouTube just like now going to be get like a clear voice here. So I think it's just like working fine now. So no need to like break down the chart. Gold just like continuously pushing to the upside. H4 just like rejecting. Now look at this. It's just like break the low. Why just like pushing to the upside? I just like try to give my trade two chances in out. Look at this one. Just like breaking all the previous H1 as well. So if this 50-minute candle just like going to break above this high and closing above somewhere here, there's a high probability we just like gonna you know what? Depending on a, oh man, it's like wanted to take a buy here. Could you be like that? The, oh man, really? You guys just like getting low voice still right now? Is it? Is it true? Better now? Just like do let me know so I will just like readjust or just like go with the. It's a koi. Okay, it's eco. It's eco. Let me adjust it. So first thing. Okay. So now tell me, is it working fine now? Yeah, all right. So I just like forgot about to remove my first mic actually. It was it was from my side. So all right. So I was just like getting back on our work. Okay. So you can see guys, we just like doing consolidation right now. clearly you can see we're just like having this support area, market just like continuously rejecting from this area, and this is like the candle just like close in a bullish form above this old rejection H1, breaking above the previous candle high M15 somehow like this. So if this 15-minute candle is like going to be create a wick and break its own high, there's a probability I think so we should continuously pushing to the upside, because H1 also breaking above the previous candle high as well. And M30 breaking above this previous weak bearish candle, like created a support, created a resistance, now breaking above the resistance here right now. So yeah, it's just like a very messy one right now, you know what, because we're just like heading towards FOMC as well. So but still it's just like a good structure. Before that there's like no single candle just like close in a strong bullish momentum, so I think so I just like wanted to go as a, what would be the stop loss actually. Wow man, 80 pips stop loss, what could I do? All I can do just like need to lower the lot size here. That's all I can do actually. So let's see if this can just like going to be create a little deeper wick. So this could be the range, I think so. Wow man. Same trade in late London session, but ended up in breaking. Yeah, I just like also executed two execution. First this one and second one this one. Both just like get out at a break even stage. On a both situation, I just like get out at a break even stage. You know what? I just like wanted to take a buy, to be honest. But I just like want this candle to create a little deeper wick. Then it's just like going to break its own high, so I can execute on this one. Actually, this makes sense to me because previous one you can see candle just like rejection, 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 and this is like a candle just like close with a strong body and without any rejection and close above this whole rejection area. So higher probability it just like going to pushing upside, keep pushing, it could be keep pushing to the upside because H1 structure as well just like align with each other. Oh man, the thing I'm just like worried about right now, you know what, we're just like getting near by FOMC. The way the market just like behaving before that, market just like continuously pushing upside without stopping anywhere. So here I actually wanted to take a buy somewhere here, but I just like need this candle to create a little deeper wick, and then I just like going to break above its own high or its opening price, so I can execute on this structure. But depending on the 50-minute time frame, depending on the 30-minute time frame, impulse entry 30-minute M15 confirmation candle, H1 having an impulse entry as well. So there's a two probability. Number one, you just like gonna miss this move, or number two, just like wait for the structure to be formed, like let it create some kind of like like let it just like closed, and then just like you can give your trade a chance. But I think so better thing would be if this can just like come down, create some little low, and then break above the high. So yeah, FOMC later I knew that. Yeah man. The previous candle just like volatile candle, where one, this one. Now this candle just like close above the zone rejection, so makes sense. All I just like needed to come down and break its own high, so I can execute on this one. Yeah, like this one. Now this is something I was expecting from it. So now there is no business of this current candle to come up and break its own high. If it's just like coming up and going to break above its own high, I could get like a good stop loss there. So let's see, everything just like align right now for me. The last confirmation I needed for the execution, you know what, I don't and remember guys, I have very bad record whenever I'm just like going to be execute before 10 minutes of opening of NY session. Not a good record I am having. Most of the time I just like to close losses that time. But still, this is like a higher probability structure, I would say. H1 just like now coming to the downside. Now there's no business of this current candle to come up and break its own high. If it's just like coming up and breaking its own high, this is a 50 pip stop loss I'm going to be get. Like I could stay put on stake like 120 or $150 with 0.25 or 0.15. Let's see. Let's see. Till right now, there's nothing for me. I'm just like waiting. There's like a two scenario, to be honest. You know what? We are having like this support area from where market just like rejected many times. Look at this one. Not a single candle just like close below the support area. Can you see this one? It's like a huge volume time. Rejection, 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 rejection. Lot of rejection on the left hand side. So it means that it could be like a strong support area like 45, 42, 50, 40 to 50, 40 to, sorry, 50 to 50. 50 to 50 is just like a strong support area, I would say. So why not to give my trade a chance here? by depending on the volume that it could continuously pushing upside. And with the opening of London, if it's just like continuously pushing upside, with the opening of London, it might keep pushing upside. Who knows that? So let's see. Let's see. Just like need to wait here. Just like need to wait here. There is also 10 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Already hit by with two break even. So I think so. Look at this one, man. Look at this one. Just like break even right now. Okay, just like flipping upside here, as it's just like going to break its opening price. I'm expecting volume to pushing to the upside because yeah, here somewhere here I want it. Let me just like align this line to remind me that it's a high of H1 and 30 and 15. Yes, let's see. Let's see. It's like very important right now to see how the candle is like going to break. You know what, it will be more beautiful if this candle is like going to be closed with a small bearish one, and next candle create a we can break above this high. Yes. Okay, it's pushing upside here. Like, oh, what is this? I'm executed. Here is my stop loss. Let's break the opening price. So I think so there is no way to manage this trade if you just like start pushing to the downside from this area, because I just like lower the load size. I don't think so any way I could like manage this trade right now. I can manage this trade only in the way if it's just like continuously pushing in my favor like 50 60 pips, and then just like come back to my break even so I can close 50%. But right now I just like need to accept this loss actually. If it just like come down and hit my stop loss, I just like need to accept it. Now just like create a wick and break above the high. So probability depending on the volume, it should be continuously pushing to the upside. This is what I'm expecting from this one. This is something I'm expecting from this one, but it's not reacting in the way how it should be. Wow, man, wow. Need to look at this one. Okay, things looks good till right now. Let's see. Once it just like break above this high, it should not be come down. Then I need this thing to be filled first, and then with the opening of NY, I want it to continue pushing upside. So there is in this situation there is no way for me to manage the risk. Expect I can just like go with a small lot size. That is the only solution for me to manage the risk in this situation right now. But I think so it should be continuously pushing upside, and with the opening of NY, might be we will just like gonna continuously pushing upside. Yes, man. Oh man. Yeah, 16 pips, 17 pips. Come on, just like give me some push. I want, you know what I just like needed here. I want this candle to continuously pushing upside, and then with the opening of NY, it will just like going to be give me spike to the upside, like on the to the top actually. Okay, right now just like running 15 16 pips in my favor, just like broke above this high and just like keep pushing upside. 30-minute doesn't have lower wick, then that will be perfect. If you just like don't have a lower wick, it's okay, it's perfect, fine. All I just like need here to watch it to continuously pushing upside. That's it. 24 30 pips right now. Now there is a way I can manage the risk. If it just like come back to my entry level, I could close my 50% position. Now I'm in the situation when I can manage my risk if it just like come down. So I think so 30 pips right now running, 32 pips running in my favor. Why not to just like secure some position here a little bit, I would say 34, just like closing my 70% position there, bringing stop loss at break even, running 45 50 pips right now. Can I tap to this one? Can I grab 100 pips today? What you guys thinking about it? Let me see. So wow, you know what, there's no business of this candle now to come back and hit my break even. I just like wanted to continuously pushing to the upside. I think it's just like a beautiful trade we have just like took here. Impulse entry depending on H1 time frame, M30 just like breaking above the previous bearish candle impulse entry. M15 just like close with a strong body. So why I just like execute it here? Because as it just like created a wick and break its opening price, it makes sense. Because if I'm just like going to be execute somewhere here, I might gonna miss like 30 pips. I might gonna miss like 30 pips. So I did not secure my complete position. I just like secure, I would say just like 75. I just like close 75% position here with a 35-40 pips. So rest I'm just like wanted to hold with it because I'm just like getting some feeling might be if it just like within it's just like about to be closed in 5 minutes. This candle just current candle just like about to be closed in 5 minutes, and if it is like going to be closed in a bullish form, there's a higher probability with the opening of NY session it could keep pushing upside. This is something I'm expecting from it. So how I can build my confidence to hold with my trades? I just like need to manage the risk. Once market just like giving me some pips there, some money there, why not to just like secure some position, bring stop loss at break even. If you just like getting some feeling that it will keep pushing in your favor, if you just like having that kind of feeling that it will keep pushing in your favor, why not to like manage the risk, like secure some position, bring your stop loss at break even. So now there is nothing on the stake right now. There's just like nothing on the stake. I have nothing to be lose there already. Some chunks just like in my pockets. Those chunks just like giving me the confidence to hold on with this trade. If it just like continuously pushing upside, that will be my bonus. If it just like never went to the upside, I'm not gonna lose anything. So this is how you can build your confidence to hold on with your trades. I think this is just such like a very beautiful educational content for today. Uh, Previous candle sentiment was volatile. Okay, oh man, why you risking too low? Because you can see we're just like getting like a bigger stop loss. Why you just like stay like wanted to sit beside and just like wanted to watch it that way? You just like wanted to execute. Why not to lower the load size and execute your position? Be a part of your plan. It's like more better than if you're just like getting nothing. It's just like better than nothing, I would say. So just like look at the structure. If we just like getting like a bigger stop loss, what I can do, I can lower the load size. That all I can do. So I just like need to adopt the market what it's just like representing me. I just like need to adopt the market actually. Wow, 50 pips right now, guys. You're just like having a 50 pips here. 3 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Anything could be happening in the 3 minutes, but I would recommend you, suggest you, just like secure some position, secure 50%, secure 90%, whatever suits you. Bring your stop loss at break even. If you just like wanted to hold on with your trade, I think so that makes sense. I definitely think it makes sense. What about buy on H1? That's why I just like execute as an impulsory, because I was just like thinking if I'm just like going to be wait for the H4 candle to be closed and then buying on a H4 time frame, then it could be risky one. Why? Because right after few pips there's just like a rejection, then another resistance. So I don't know how it's just like going to be react to this area. So I just like need my perfect execution level. So my perfect execution level just like makes sense as it's H1 just like break above the previous H1 high and breaking above the high. If it's just like going to be close above this high, then next candle should have to be create a lower wick. If we just like wanted to continuously pushing upside, it could be continuously pushing upside. If it just like don't want it to push to the upside, if it just like come back and hit my break even, I'm not gonna lose anything. So you know what, if this candle just like about to be closed in 1 minute right now. And one more thing, here is another option how I can secure one more position there. If this current candle just like going to be closed with no upper wick, if this current candle just like going to be closed with no upper wick, then I just like need to close my another position there. Definitely I have to manage the risk, because if a candle have no wick, it could be having like a 50-50% probability it could continue pushing upside. But there's just like few seconds left for the candle to be closed. 60 pips right now, you guys just like having in your pockets. Yes, 60, 65, 70 pips, just like 30 seconds left for this candle to be closed. I would like to see this candle to be closed without with like a with a minor topic. 70 pips, 80 pips right now running in your favor. Okay, 45, 15 seconds just like left there. 80 pips just like right now in your favor, man. Wow, beautiful. Okay, 5, 4, 3, to, all right, here go. I'm just like close my another 90% position here. Why? The reason is the candle just like close with no upper wick. So I just like already had a plan that if the candle just like going to be closed with no upper wick, I'm gonna close my 90% position there. I wanted to hold on with this trade, but this thing what just like happened there, a candle just like close with no upper wick means there's like a 50-50% probability that it could continuously pushing upside. So guys, there's just like more than 120 people just like watching on a YouTube, and I'm just like having just like 18 likes. Is it? So, what about by okay, secure, very nice, great, nice, okay, very education stream for us. Thank you, welcome, welcome, deep, just like every day, just like a new day for learning. Oh man, you know what? I am just like right now in aggressive mode to be honest, but I'm just like controlling myself. The reason is actually I suddenly just like, when I just like coming for the stream, you know what? What was just like happened before with me? I just like had hit with the pole actually. I was just like reversing my car and just like hit the pole there, and I'm just like, I was just like in aggressive mode. But look at this one. I'm just like controlling myself. Even I just like wanted to go with a bigger load size is there, but it is whatever it is. This is what called discipline to be honest. So it's just like extra money was just like going on there. It's totally like extra money, just like running 100 pips. Wow, 110, 115, 20. So this is something I'm expecting like NY with the opening of NY might be it will keep pushing upside. Till that we'll see how far it could go, or it just like come down and hit our stop loss like a break even. It's a free trade right now. It's a free trade right now, and I just like missed this trade on my higher capital account. That's not good. So let me look at this YouTube. You trade only gold? Yes, I just like totally trade on with the gold only. So yesterday NY Open, can you explain the buys you didn't took for clarity? Because I was just like might be not comfortable with the buys. This one buy you just like I just like remember you sent me the message on my Instagram. Here you just like talking about for the buys. So because it's just like having less range here, that's why. The previous one was like same structure. Not today. It's just like a same structure. I can see that. So 130 pips. Wow, man! Look at our extra bonus just like running on. It's a McDonald deal right now. If someone just like wanted to take it, you can take it and can take a McDonald deal right now. So so my bias is short, so maybe below 50 to 50. Oh, if your bias is short, yeah, totally makes sense. 50 to 50 below, it totally makes sense. Yeah, because you can see there's like a lot of rejection here. Lot of rejection here was just like continuously push, try to push downside, but reject from this area. Not a single candle just like close below this area. So definitely it makes sense to take a sell below this area. That totally makes sense. Right now 140 pips just like running in your favor, guys. So Cash by I'm saying previous 30-minute candle was volatile, not 50 minutes. Shouldn't we wait? If you're just like going to wait for the 30-minute time frame, look at this one. This 30 minutes just like move too much. Look at this one. It just like move more than 170 pips here. So if you're just like waiting for the 30-minute candle to be closed, you might gonna miss the move there. So just like when there's like a lot of volume in the market, like a strong volume just like going on there, so you just like need to understand, can you get something on a smaller time frame like a 50-minute time frame to get like a better stop loss. Yeah, man. Very education. Okay, NY is better nowadays. Very nice. No tension. Direct execution. Yeah, but it could be like very volatile as well. So SL, what is this, man? SL should be good on current lower low. Yeah, you can go with that if you just like wanted to go as a trailing stop loss. Do you prefer this impulse entry? I did not took this entry because the upper wick is big. Kindly share your view. Let me see this one. You know what? In this situation, like I would like to wait for the candle to be closed. To be honest, not gonna take this impulse entry, but it makes sense in the way like the candle just like close with a small body. There's no business of the next candle to come up and break the previous candle high. If it's just like breaking above the previous candle high, it makes sense that there's no volume. But in this way, the way the structure is like printing, I would like to see a small wick here. If there the wick is just like in a small shape, then I will gonna execute with this with that one. Rather than that, I'm just like not gonna take this one, to be honest. So I think so bringing stop loss somewhere here. Huh, what is this? Let's bring it somewhere here in the range. So if it just like break above this high, there is no business of this current candle to come back into the range. It should be continuously pushing upside, but still the previous candle just like don't have a upper wick. It could be wrecked to that one. With the opening of NY, it should be continuously pushing upside. So Cass, have you not thought of trading a bigger account, man? You you must be the beginner here. You must be beginner here. I am not gonna explain every time I explain why I'm just like using this small account for the educational purpose. You just like need to watch my previous streams. You will just like get the answer. Okay, so 30 minute doesn't have lower week because I didn't like this entry. I hope you are win. Okay, we just like already won here. I read your message late, buddy. So what a trade, man. What a trade. How much you close? Percentage. Okay. Close 1 2 at 30 pips and second half at 95 pips. Very nice. Don't worry, I clicked liked. Okay, thank you so much. Secure 50 pips. Very nice. Your trading account is growing very slowly because you risk 0.5 or 1% of your account in every trade. Why do you are just like looking at this account? Why are you just like looking at the percent? Why not to just like why not to just like look at the percentage of the account? How much is just like in a growth? Right now, just like standing more than 75% in profit. I just like took a withdraw. It's like extra money. I just like to use mostly this account for the live stream only. So if I'm just like making 75%, suppose that on a smaller capital, it will react in the same way if I'm just like using a bigger capital as well. It just like doesn't make sense because what I'm doing here right now, execution, exit, risk management, it's just like going to be implemented the same way. Doesn't matter what account size you are using. So suppose if I'm just like running a second account with a 100K, might be standing with a $75,000 profit, then I think so that will make you satisfied or will make you comfortable, and then you will believe that that I am a good trader. Man, people just like judge me with the money only. Just like go to my Instagram, you're not gonna see any kind of flexing there. No cars, no watches. I still don't have these kind of things, but still you just like not gonna see that those things until it's just like I would say if these things just like easy for me to take these kind of things like to buy these things, but still I'm just like struggling with other things. I just like wanted to focus on the real estate first, so I just like believe the process, luxury will come after. First thing first. So uh, I took an entry right now. It was risky but secure 30 pips because previous candle had no upper wick. Look at this person, man. A previous candle just like don't have upper wick and he just like took an entry. That's why I just like always said like took a proper education, and why I just like closed my 90%. I wanted to hold on with this trade, but I just like closed my position there. The reason was actually the candle just like closed with no upper wick. It's mean it's having 50% probability. It's just like gonna go in your favor. So get proper education, or I would say join market Fidelity University. Wow, I'm just like out right now with 100 pips. Great, it just like went in our favor, almost like two nearby like 180 pips, 180. But you guys will just like get the understanding here, the structure I'm talking about. uh, कैश भी लाइक मैं अगर सुना दूं मेरे बिग अकाउंट के साइजेस तो ये मेरे पैर दोबारा नहीं नहीं यार, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, बट आई डोंट नो व्हाई पीपल जस्ट लाइक जजिंग विद द मनी, व्हाई नॉट टू जस्ट लाइक लुकिंग एट द एजुकेशन you this channel will never provide you like will never provide you signal. This channel will never ask you for the investment. This channel will never like offering any kind of thing which will flip your life in one night. This channel belongs to build like discipline, get a proper education, and I would say build patience in yourself. This totally just like connected with these things. So if you are here like to get some signals or something like that, I would say leave the channel. It's not these kind of things not gonna happen here. So close partially at 40 pips, close the rest with 65 pips. Very nice, Ali Hassan, very nice. I closed everything very nice. Sir, how many confirmation should we have minimum or what you see? Minimum and setup to avoid low probability. Like there's, you know what, just like need some structure there. And once you just like executing on some trade, there should be clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range, volume time. When these whole things just like line with each other, then it will become like a higher probability. And if there's something missing there, then it could be like a risky one. Percentage is important, exactly. You always clear the doubts I have in mind. Your explanation is very well. Thank you so much, really appreciate it. Secure partials at 40 pips, close the rest with 65 pips. Very nice, thank you Casper, welcome. Casper, I take buy now when 30-minute close with no wick, and next time 30 create a lower wick and break uh, high. There is NY open and breaking 30-minute resistance is good or not. I know it's risky. So I just like might be read your message late. Your question just like I just like look at the reaction of a candle when you have a candle which just like don't have a upper wick. See this one and look at the reaction. Is it something I was just like worried about to not hold on with this trade? Is it the same thing happening right now? See this one. You guys can easily can understand the concept here. What is the meaning of if the candle just like don't have a upper wick? If a candle just like don't have a upper wick, this will be happen. There's a probability this could be happen. See, if it just like went in your favor, might be many people just like took a buy here and wanted to hold this trade, and then might be right now they are crying. But we are not crying because we already secured some portion here, closed 90% position there. Then it just like break above the high. We knew that there is no business of this current candle to come back into the range. It come back to the range. I just like close everything and look at this one. If I just like never like secure some portions there, like I just like try to attach my emotions with my investments, so I'm not gonna get anything. Look at this one, just like went 180 pips in my favor. Now it's just like on a break even stage right now. They want to see numbers, yeah man, but what I can do, I cannot change myself for someone else. That's why I'm here, to be honest. It's just like me versus me. I wanted to be better, like become better and better every day. Just like wanted to achieve my goals. Okay, so कैश भाई, मैं अभी ट्रेड नहीं करता, सिर्फ लंदन सेशन में ट्रेड करता हूँ एजुकेशन के लिए. वेरी नाइस, very nice. If you just like stick with one session, that really nice. Whenever I take trade, it's a loss. When I don't take trades, it goes to profit. so so just like do back test your strategy first. And if you're just like getting scared when there's like a proper structure, give your trade a chance with a small load size. Be a part of your trade. Like here, what I have just like done here. It's just like getting scary because H1 just like breaking above the high impulsively. M30 impulsively breaking above the high. M15 was the only candle which just like broke and closed above this whole rejections area. Next candle create a wick, executed 35 secure, almost 90 pips secure 90%, and rest is just like 180 pips. Wanted to secure everything here, but it just like start rejecting. The reason, candle just like don't have a upper wick. 50% probability because the wick actually represent the range of the market. If there's like a no fuel, if there's like no range, there will be less probability. So I think so this makes sense. You know what, today I just like can't even go with my bigger account. Today I didn't took a single trade. It was really scary what's just like happening here. I was just like I can't imagine the gold will react in this way. Like look at this one, man. just like keep pushing upside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours consecutive. It's just like continuously pushing upside without any retracement, nothing, just like printed there. And whenever I'm just like thinking about to taking on the high, it's just like feeling scary there. We just like move too much, man. Look at the weekly candle here. Oh man, and we just like having FOMC as well. If there's like a no FOMC, then you know what? Might be today was my only buy day. Like here might be just like one, give my trade a chance here. Number one, might be second trade here, and yeah, this makes sense. And this one, these are the three structure might be. I'm just like be a part of these one. Any one of these structure might be. I just like execute with a higher lot size. Anyone, any one of them actually. Okay, so I know your account size is like 50 50K. शजील साहब कैलकुलेशन करके आए हैं आप. uh, so I took entry without upper wick because I am also in aggressive gambling mode today. I knew it was 50-50. I just like hit with my car. Actually, I just like hit my car while reversing into the pole there, and I just like got some dent on it. So I just it makes sense to become like aggressive. But what I could do, it's a part of a life. So a good trade my MT5 issues, so I miss big trade. Oh, I secured 60%. Very nice. What is your plan now? Plan is to see like how market just like going to be wrecked for the next, like suppose now just like created a resistance here. Look at this one. It's just like start consolidation here. See this one? You just like start doing consolidation, or might be the next candle going to be break and close above this resistance area, so there's a probability it's gonna continuously pushing upside. Now you guys just like go to resistance here, just like go to resistance here. Guess you have a funded account. To be honest, I'm just like not running a single funded account yet. I'm just like running with the real capital only. Yeah, man. Why? Because I was using like funded account, but I don't feel now. I think I have enough money to trade with, because that's why. But yeah, it makes sense if someone just like wanted to gather money. You guys having like a lot of opportunity, like a pro firm. You can collect the money, build your real account, and then try to trade on your real account. Because I'm just like getting like a feeling that suppose if I just like lose 5% or 10% on my real account, it doesn't like get any impact on myself, because I knew that still I'm having 90% with me. But on a pro firm, I think so if I just like lose 5% or 8%, I'm just like gonna lose that account. So yeah, that's my. So thank you, sir. Suffer trading with 3 years because I trade SMC with market fluidity. Now I flip 3,000 to 11,000. Ooh, reading candlestick is the best strategy. Very nice. Isaac, very nice, buddy. Very nice. I really, really, really like your message here. Really appreciate it. If I don't have 7 profitable days in 7,500 dominion funding in 1 month, I will lose my account. I don't know anything about it. You just like need to ask the team, buddy. I think so. It will be reset, something like that. I just like need to ask the team for the confirmation. कैस ब्रो, एक लड़की मेरी कार को भी हिट कर गई. अच्छा हुआ यार, ऐसे ही आना चाहिए तुम्हारे साथ. Photo sector is not showing FOMC today. Is it later at night at? Oh, really? Where photo sector is just like not showing it? You are in a Pakistan right now. If you are in a Pakistan, here is the FOMC like at where it is, man. If you are in a Pakistan, you will just like going to be get FOMC at 12 a.m. At night 12 a.m. And the statement is like going to be get out like right after 30 minutes of FOMC, like after the interest rate. So there is a FOMC later here. It's on a 12 a.m. The day will be changed here. Okay, so hello, I hope you are doing well. I thought it might be a great idea to have one of the student join you or Raja on live session once or twice a month. They could assist with the analysis and gain some insight into the trades we take. Raja mentioned that he will consider doing it through simulation, but having it on live would be beneficial as well. You just like need to discuss with Raja, bro. I think so. That will make sense. You are lucky girl. You are lucky girl hit your car. Sir Raja banks in Pakistan, लेकिन वो पंजाब में है, मैं कराची में हूँ. ओके. वो किसी इमरजेंसी में यहाँ पे आए हैं असल में ना. There's some kind of emergency just like go to it, and that's why just like in Pakistan. He was supposed to be in Pakistan right now, but due to some urgent issues, he just like need to travel there. Okay. So just like waiting right now. Let's see how this 50 minutes just like about to be closed. And you know what? There's just like 30 minutes left for the H4 candle to be closed as well. And if I'm just like looking at this H4, you know what? If this current H4 going to break its own high, and if the next 50-minute candle going to be close above the resistance area, there's a higher probability it's gonna continuously pushing upside. Higher probability. Look at this one. There was just like more than 160 people just like watching the live stream, and as I just like executed a trade, they just like make money. Now there's just like only 80 people just like left there. Just 80 from 160 people. They leave the stream. They have no interest now. Their interest is like gone. And now I just like need to take one bigger trade with a bigger load size, and then I just like going to put that on my Insta story, and just like gonna take that trade with you guys, and to make them jealous, to be honest. Let's see. भाई कौन सा फंडेड अकाउंट यूज़ करते थे, एफ टी एम और फंडिंग पिप्स? यार फंडिंग पिप्स तो नहीं कभी यूज़ किया. एफ टी एम आई जस्ट लाइक यूज, बट इज जस्ट लाइक हैविंग ह्यूज स्प्रेड्स देयर लाइक 3 pips, एंड these days FTMO I would say stay away from it. You guys just like gonna get like wild spreads or wild, I would say like a violation there, volatility there actually. Yeah man, you will just like get ruined with a funded account, to be honest, on a FTM. Minimum spread they are having like 2 to 2.5 pips, and once market is like showing this kind of volume, you might gonna get like a 4 pip spread, 3.5 pip spread. Suppose you're going with a 10 loads, your execution will be executed with negative $350 or $400, something like that. That's too much for 100K, and it's really bad for the scalper as well. Bro, now that previous resistance no more valid, right? Because already new resistance came. This one, yeah, you can say that this. So, but you just like need to wait for this candle to be close. This M15, this 30 is again pushing to the upside. If this candle is just like going to be closed in a bullish form, next can create a wick, and by depending on the volume, you could say it can continue pushing upside. But I would suggest, if you just like already won this trade, already make some money here, then leave the chart and let the FOMC to settle down the dust actually, and then come tomorrow with a fresh mail. That's actually good. They left shows the have discipline, don't you think, brother? I trade and done. Yeah. It's not like that. Education not gonna end if I'm just like executing on trade, and I just like exit from trade, and you just like make the money, and you just like leaving the stream. They just like never from those people like a disciplined one. They are those who just like executing a trade. If they just like make money, they just like close the stream. If they just like lose the money, they will still like stay there until I'm just like going to be give my trade another chance. So just like I understand very well, they are not like the real one. They're just here for the signals. So Can you explain some counter trend impulse entry in scenario? I have some doubts regarding it. I'll appreciate it. So counter trend is just like need to create some kind of a support, break that support area, close below that support area. That's a counter trend confirmation candle. If you just like wanted to go with the impulse entry, don't let it to close below the support area. You can execute as the candle just like going to be break below the previous candle low. You got your counter trend structure like as I just like did last day. Can I just like created a support, then you just like broke the support impulse entry and just like executed. Uh, so weak field structure, no, it's not like a weak field structure. I would say not a tradable wick. Let this candle just like about to be closed in 5 minutes. If this candle just like going to be closed in a bullish form, and next candle create a wick and break above the high, there is a probability it could continuously pushing upside. But for that, this candle should have to be close above the resistance area. So I was just like explaining that if I just like executing on a trade doesn't mean the education just like ended there. Education will keep going until I'm just like sitting on the charts, because we keep discussing with the different scenarios with the different things. So the only person just like gonna stay here who just like having passion about to learn this thing. Who give a damn? I think so soon I'm just like gonna end the live stream. I saw that many people just like started live stream on a YouTube and then they just like ended with the live streams. Just like Expect Raja, bro, he just like still doing live on YouTube. But most of the people around me who just like successful, I saw that they just like started the live stream on YouTube, and I don't know why. Might be I'm just like going to be get their senses in the future, but they just like end the streams on for the YouTube, not providing free education. Sir, it's rare to happen, but yesterday in funding pips, gold slip negative 40 pips. So Wakefield structure now बाई फंडिंग पिप्स का स्प्रेड भी बहुत बुरे हैं लाइक थोड़ा सा वॉल्यूम आ जाए मार्केट में तो स्प्रेड 6-7 पिप्स और sometime it's 10. The minion market have really good spread like 1 pip spread, yeah, because it's like having a broker back firm actually. Can we take buy if a candle close bullish for a weak field structure? Not for the weak field structure. I would say you just like need to depend on the volume for the candle to continuously pushing upside. But before that, just like wait for this candle to be closed. There's just like 2 minutes left for this candle to be closed. If you're just like going to be closed in a strong bullish candle, the next candle create a week and break above the high. All you just like need their volume to continuously pushing to the upside. You know what? And you just like need to depend on the volume to continuously pushing upside, and also broke above this area. But remember, we are having FOMC. It already give you a great move of 180 pips. It just like already give you a great move there. So if you just like did not execute it before, then it's your choice to go with this structure. But this scanner should have to be close above the current resistance area. Bro, I took one trade a day and one session. Still, the second month, my account at break even. What should I do? Just like work or focus more on your risk management. No compromise with the risk management. You are over mentor. Thank you. Talk about the first trade you took earlier. First trade. Which one? This one? This one? Yeah, this one. I just like executed a trade here. Close portion. Just like come down, hit the SL. This candle just like have no bottom wick, also close above the previous candle high, so makes sense it should be continuously pushing upside to fill this range. But it just like went 50 pips in my favor, didn't work out, not showing me volume, so I start managing the risk. Yeah, and also it was also looks like I think so somehow like this one 30-minute candle just like close already with a strong bullish candle, like created a resistance, created a support, we create a weak break above the high, probability should continuously pushing upside. But I cannot like I as I just like always said that I cannot predict the market. We just like work with the probability. I just like need to take action on some things. If the thing is like not going in my favor, I just like need to manage the risk. because I'm as a retail trader. I knew that I have no relation with the Trump or anyone else like that. So if things just like not going well in my direction, I need to start managing the risk. As I just like executed here, I told you guys I cannot manage this trade. If you just like rewatch this stream, as I just like executed here, I told you I cannot manage this trade because I was just like hanging stop loss somewhere here. If it just like start pushing from this area and hit my SL, I will be out. But how I can manage this trade, like if it just like went in my favor, as it just like went 25 30 pips, then I just like start telling you now, if it just like come back to my entry level, I'm gonna close my 50% position there. And if I just like come down and break the low, then I'm just like gonna close the 100% position there. So this, in this situation, I can secure like my 50%, like from 2% I can secure 1% position, 1% from out of my 2% risk. So that is the only way I can manage the risk in this situation. Sometimes it's rare, to be honest, it's rare, but sometimes we cannot manage the trade because it's standing at some situation where I can't manage the trade. But it's rare. It's rare. It's not happen all the time. It's rare. So yeah, yes. KGF के उमर सुहेल साहब भी आज बैठे हैं आराम से. Okay, it might be in live YouTube. Get distracted from trading that time. I don't know, but I just like saw that around me. They are most of very very good traders. I knew them. They just like stop doing like live stream for the YouTube. I think so. They just like don't wanted to provide education on the YouTube. I don't know what is the reason, but most of them. No, the other below 50, 50 to 62. This one. Okay, this one also like a same concept. I actually wanted to take a buy. Simple thing. You can see easily my bias were biased because gold just like continuously pushing upside. I did not execute it anywhere here, so I just like understand that at the end it's just like have to go to the upside. Here I just like go with my plan with my bias. Again you can see this candle where you just like talking about this candle just like rejected again from this area, close above the previous candle high again, same concept. Again give my trade a chance, went 50 pips in my favor, come back, hit my break even, exit from the trade. It should not be wrecked like that. Again, the same thing, like if this candle just like create a weak breakup of the high, I'm having clean traffic, tradable range, volume time. Why it just like coming back right after going in my favor like 50 pips? There's no business of this candle to come back at my entry level. So here I just like close everything, and here again with the same concept, with the same plan, I wanted to take a buy. I got my structure for the buy, executed, now manage the risk. Now at the end I just like close in profits. So two times I just like executed on two trades with the same plan, didn't work out, manage the risk, break even. Now I just like make money. Now I just like need to close the chart. Again, if I'm just like managing the risk while it's just like going against me, I'm also managing the risk while it was just like going in my favor. So no compromise with the risk management. You can see here. You will never see any compromise with the risk management. Unless if I'm just like having a plan to go as a swing trade. These days I'm getting feeling to go as a swing trade. Wanted to go with one load. You know what I am expecting? I just like wanted to put 5k into another account and wanted to go with one load from 6800 to sorry 4600 to 48. If market tap to that area, I'm just like going to be open one load and will leave it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 1 month. Who knows that? Rather, it's just like going to be take my that $5,000 account, or might be just like gonna give me like 15,000 to $20,000. To be honest, let's see if the things just like happen in the way how I just like wanted to see on the charts. Bro, what do you think about when someone just do learning 1 2 year and didn't execute any trade? Oh, after our learning without execute any trade, do you think that person grow your account? No way, no way. No way, just like watching, he just like never have any experience with the emotions. He did not like he just like watching the movie, did not just like buy the ticket actually. So he just like might not get going to be get like a proper interest in it. So yeah, I think so this makes sense. But if someone is like watching, they just like have no experience with the real money, they have no experience with the psychology, they have no experience with the emotions. So I think so. Can't trade. He can't trade unless he's just like having experience with the real market. Why didn't you came live in London session today? Wow. If I just like come live in London session, people ask me to come live in NY session. If I just like come live in NY session, now they're asking me to come live in London session. So you know what? This is the golden rules of life. Don't try to satisfy anyone. Just like live your life. You can't satisfy anyone. I also took buys, then took 30 pips stop loss. Oh, बैड फॉर यू बाय इसका मतलब आप लाइव स्ट्रीम सून छोड़ने वाले हैं अगर मैं इस तरह के फजूल सवालात सुनता रहा ना तो फिर छोड़ दूंगा मेरे से नहीं बर्दाश्त हो रहे राजा भाई कर सकते मेरे से नहीं हो रहे कैस ब्रो वी आर द डोगर ब्रदर्स ओके डोगर साहब अमंग द पीपल हु insisted to start YouTube live by sending message on Instagram. We have been here since your very first live stream, even from the testing stream. You know what, डोगर साहब अगर आप शुरू से हमारे साथ हैं तो आप आगे भी हमारे साथ रहेंगे. The loyalty just like not gonna end anywhere. It will be remain with me. To be honest, I'm not gonna leave anyone who just like wanted to stand with me. But have to be go through the process like there will be like hurdles, there will be like I would say roller coasters in the life, but just like stay calm and just like keep going on on the right path, I would say. But hours later drove I okay, we respect you a lot and learn a lot from you. Thank you so much, really appreciate Mr. Ali Alion. Okay, don't leave us, gas, bro. I'm not leaving the world. I'm here. Don't worry. I'm here. Sir, is forex permissible? I don't know. I don't know. Man, what the kind of question he's just like asking. भाई मैंने आपसे बहुत कुछ सीखा है उसके लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका. आपने फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट बहुत कुछ सिखाया है हमें. ओके, रियली अप्रिशिएटेड. दूसरों को बताएं, अपने दोस्तों को बताएं, अपनी फैमिली को बताएं. इफ समवन जस्ट लाइक वांटेड टू अर्न मनी, वांटेड टू चेंज देयर लाइफ, जस्ट लाइक tell them get free education. You just like don't need to pay a single penny there, so you can change your life. If current candle close the new support area, it will become counter trend setup. You know what, even you're just like going for the counter trade setup, there should be a tradable range, volume should be there. I would say in this situation there should be volume like a sorry like a tradable range there. Look at the rejection on the left hand side. Sells in my way only makes sense if a candle just like going to break and close below 50 to 50, below this whole rejection on the left side. I would say try to stay away from this area, or might be just like soon just like might be gonna start doing some kind of a consolidation because later we are having FOMC definitely. uh, Last 2 weeks I'm getting used to be funded trader. When I was in the challenge stage I was doing better trades. Now I'm stuck around break even because of emotion. I stopped talking about payouts the last 2 days and this actually removed the stress. Anyways, it will become better with time and the management of trades will become better. Yeah, you just like ask the question and you just like answer that question. Wow, very nice. Kasabhai, please would appreciate if you can continue coming in and into NY. London is very shit. यार फिजान बहुत कुछ होता है करने के लिए यार भाई क्या करें. I am also running actually, you know what, my personal community, just like need to answer those questions. I just like need to do live stream, just like wanted to do trade for myself, just like wanted to do some affiliations, promotions, marketing. तो अभी तो यार शेड्यूल ही टाइट होता है इसलिए आई जस्ट लाइक ट्राई माई बेस्ट टू कम टू डू डेली लाइव स्ट्रीम एक्चुअली. आप लोग ऑलमोस्ट लाइक डेली लाइव स्ट्रीम लेते हो मेरे से. So you just like need to manage with it because doesn't matter I'm doing London or NY session. In the both way you guys just like going to be get like educational content there. We are not just like here to only make money or just like win all the trades. We are here to learn the process actually, learn the procedure, learn the patience actually. So it doesn't matter what session I'm just like doing, you just like gonna got something which gonna change your life or make it better, I would say. How to deal with FOMO? Just build acceptance in yourself. You will deal with the FOMO. Just accept it. If you just like miss something, accept it. Wait for the new structure to be formed. भाई लंदन और एनवाई सेशन में वोट करवा दें, लेकिन मैं कहूँगा लंदन सेशन स्ट्रीम करवा इंस्टा पर वोट्स। अच्छा जी, ठीक है। थैंक यू फॉर प्रोवाइडिंग अस विद वैल्यूएबल नॉलेज, really really appreciate it, and really love the word you just like choose there. No tradable range makes sense, yeah exactly. London जिंदाबाद, okay. कैश भाई आप कितने टाइम से ट्रेडिंग इंडस्ट्री में है? It's been like 5 years I'm just like doing trading in this industry. It's been like 5 years in a fab. It's just like going to be 5 years, just like gonna be completed. So Mr. Ford Farad just like send me something. What is this? Thank you for whatever you can do, really appreciate for your guidance and education. इसको लंदन का नहीं पता, yes. Okay, fourth Faraj, but just like send me. I took this cell after reject from resistance and break the support. Okay. Oh man, really risky one. I would never take this one unless I'm having like a plan to take a cell. But even if I'm just like having a plan to take a cell, I would like to take a cell if I can just like close below this all rejection somewhere here. Then I will go for the cells here. Very risky, very risky. Might be you know what? If this structure you in a simple word, if I can explain it in simple words, for if you took this cell like 10 times, might be there's a probability 6 to 7 times you just like gonna lose this trade. So I think so. In a simple word, I can say it's just like having a less probability. There is only volume can help you out. No clean traffic, rejection, rejection, rejection. No tradable range. So only volume could help you out. Like you just like become lucky here, I would say, because this buys or sells button, it should always have sense behind it. Behind it, why I'm just like going to be click on sell or buy button? There should be sense behind it. Then you will become like a good trader. This person, whoever is saying London, haven't seen London for the past 3 months. It's shit, brother. So don't convince Cass for London. The volume was high. I don't think so. Volume is high. I'm just like right now sitting on the chart. I can't see volume is high. It's just like a normal move going on. Can you share your losing phase to profitable phase? If you have no problem, it will be helpful. Yeah, why not? You know what? I almost lose like in the beginning. I lose like the first loss was in 1 week was 12,500 when I just like start with the forex. First loss I just like took in a washroom like while doing shit on the pot. I was just like having like $1,000 in my account. I just like did some course with some random like institute here in Pakistan. Totally shit institute to be honest. So I was just like using 0. I remember that on $1,000 account I was using like 0.09 load, and I remember that 15 10 pips was enough for that time, and I just like doing shit and was using my mobile phone. I opened a load with 0.09. I was using a very 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 bad p-book brokerage, and its name was like Exynos. Yeah, I remember it was Exynos. So suddenly I saw that I open a load and my money just like gone somewhere. I just like try to relogging it. I just like delete the MT5. I reinstall the MT5. I just like try to find out where the hell my money just like gone. I just like called to my friend who just like told me how to do trade on a MT5, something like that. He just like tell me that send me the screenshot of your transaction. I just like send him a screenshot, and he just like told me you use 9 load, expect of losing 0.09, and with a minor retracement it's just like take your money. And I was just like telling him, they just like did scam with me. I was continuously using 0.09 load. He told me no, you just like use a 9 load there. But you can understand this thing with $1,000 account. How could a good broker let me to open a like a 9 load there? It's definitely illegal. So there might be they are just like giving like a 2,000 or 3,000 leverage there. That's why I just like open a 10 load like a nine load with just like $1,000. So then I just realized that all right, it's just like a mistake happened with me. Doesn't matter. I knew that how to do trade. Why not to put another $1,000 into it and just like make it back? I just like quickly put one more $1,000 into it, and What happened? Just like feeling overconfidence that I will recover the loss easily, and that $1,000 just like again gone within I would say 2 3 hours. And then I realized that might be I'm having less capital with me. That's why I'm just like losing the money. Let's just like increase the capital. Then I just like put another $5,000 into it, and that $5,000 just like run like at like almost like 1 day or 2 day or 3 day maximum, and then it's also gone. And then I find out like Raja, bro. Then someone just like told me there's a person who just like doing live stream. He was just like living in Canada at that time, and then I just like start watching his live stream, and then I just like use my common sense. This is a person who just like doing everything live in front of everyone. Why not to just like stick with it? Because he was just like making money. He was just like was perfectly managing the risk that time. I remember that my early stage. So I just like keep watching him, and to be honest, overall with my previous like 3 month course with the institute, my struggle with the trading forex, and then flipping towards Raja Bro, and then keep watching Raja Bro. I think so it took like 9 months for me to become like a profitable trader. It took almost like 9 months, but at the end, if I'm just like keep going on the right path, the right path is like very important, you know what? And then you just like need to believe the process. If everything just like you are as a human, you just like you can use your wisdom, you can use your common sense to understand the things. If you are not using those things, you can't do forex. To be honest, it's not for you. It's definitely not for you if you can't understand the concepts there. So just like believe the process, I would say. This was actually my simple story at the beginning. So let's just like come back here. So I'm currently in a break-even phase. I grow my account, then face a setback again and again. However, today I achieve a 1% profit by taking the same trades you took. Wow, very nice. To grow my account, I close my trades as soon as I get around 20 pips of profit. I want to hold my trades longer, but fear makes me exit early. How can I reduce this fear and improve my trade holding confidence? So you know what, FXD, whenever you're just like getting scary, whenever you feel scared, close 90% position there. When you feel that you just like need to close that trade, when you just like sitting right on that edge, close 90% position, expect of closing complete trade there, and leave the trade, the rest of your trade, leave it with a break even and let it go and hit your TP. Once it start hitting your TP, your confidence start building up, and then you start holding your trades. Make sense? I hope you got your answer. Maybe they offer one unlimited leverage. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. That time I didn't knew anything much about the brokerage houses, how they just like run. Sir, main question: what did you do? Allocate your capital. So I just like start making money actually while doing the trades, and once I just like become profitable, I someone just like told me to start like my some social media channel. My friends actually told me to start social media channels because they're also making money with me. To be honest, so I just like started it. Then people start watching it. I just like start posting the content. I'm just like not being like I didn't say that I'm just like being here in this social media industry from like long time. It's just like I would say like not more than 2 years. I spent time in this social media. Then things just like start getting changed. I start getting like earning with different sources, like with the affiliations, with the education as well, and then the things just like keep moving, and the business just like getting into involved into my this trading journey as well. So things just like start getting changed, earning just like start getting change, and now things just like totally change. Now I'm having my own community. I'm just like giving lecture in a market university. I'm just like having affiliations. I'm just like providing education one-on-one session. There's just like a different sources right now I'm having with me, like 24/7. I'm just like doing something with the force in a day, to be honest. So I'm just like not now only a trader. I am just like running a business, to be honest. So, like what you are doing, business or job, like what kind of work? I didn't ever do job in my life. I did not ever do a single job in my life. I always done businesses in my life. I to be honest, I've just like belong with a good wealthy family. I just like we just like came from Kuwait. My birth is from Kuwait, to be honest, and my father belongs to Kuwait. So I just like always done business in my life. I almost done like almost 6 to 7 business in my life, and all just like I would say I never lose anything in those businesses, but I just like feel something locked me to increase it. Like I just like wanted to take it to the another level. Might be due to some government rules, might be due to where I'm just like living in a Pakistan, due to these country issues. I could not just like raise it to the another level. But once I just like find out about forest industry and start doing trading here and start understanding the concepts here, start understanding the process here, there's just like no limit. You can make much money as you just like wanted to make. It's just like there's just like no stop here. So I like this thing. It's just like I just like got a kick in this industry. So after blowing, to be honest, 6 7 businesses, then I just like come into the forest. And it's late for me, but still I believe the process, and here I am in front of you guys doing live stream on YouTube, doing live stream in Market University. It's a tough journey, to be honest, but if I just like wanted to achieve my goal, I can't stop myself. This was the main motto I was just like having with me. Simple. Sir, when you stop day, when you are in loss for day or profit in a day, mostly when I just like lose 1 to 2% risk. If I lose 2% or 3% risk a day, I'm just like gonna close the chart. 5 years is lot. We are glad to learn from your experience in the market. Yes. आज नहीं तो कल लंदन यार शजील ठीक है कैस भाई Shajil, focus on the education, to be honest. It's just like useless words or things you were just talking about. Bro, what is your advice for students, in Pakistan? Pocket money is 10 15K and family didn't support it. What they do? Invest on yourself. Just like complete your education, complete your school, complete your university, complete your college, then try to think about the something else. Right now, you just like you might be not like might be right now if you just like in your teenager, you will not gonna understand these words what I'm just like going to be say, like might be not might be I will say 90% you might have emotional issues with you. You might be not have maturity in your psychology. It's just like come with the time. It's just like might be if you can control your emotions, or if you can control your psychology, it will be rare. It will be rare in this new generation, to be honest. Like might be one from a thousand, I would say. So just like complete your study first, I would say. Just like understand the process of life first, then come towards on a trading, because these chart actually reflect your personality. It reflect that you are a patience person or not. It reflect that you are a gambler, you wanted to change your life in one night. It tell you how to build patience, how to build discipline. So yeah, man. So okay, let me see this one. Let me see the questions on my Zoom. I like how you explain very clear. I am new in MFU, exciting to learn more. Welcome, 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 welcome. I blew up my account couple of times, started again with 10K. Oh, biggest mistake over trading and increased lot sizes. How can I stay away from screen and trade less? It's difficult. Man, you know what, Nabi? Just like hire someone. Just like hire someone, like hire your brother, your wife, your mother, whoever you are just like living with. So once you just like do over trade, once you just like go for a over risk, tell them to slap on your face, or just like put your finger into some circuit, so you just like got some shock there. That is the only way you can stop yourself. You just like have to stop over trading, over risking. Why? Why not? If you just like start making small money, that is the way you can going to be make like a high bigger money there as well. So stop doing this thing. We're just like continuously shouting here on a daily basis, lower the load size, manage the risk, believe the process. Why you're not listening that? Can you prefer me any online business so that I can also start while trading so that I have my savings capital? But Jahad, I would say, yeah, try to learn like AI things actually right now. The future would be depending on this, and try to build some website which is like connected with the AI and provide some content to the people who will be beneficial for the others actually. So just like try to focus on these things. Hey mate, what's your advice on over trading? I am very experienced trader with lots of knowledge, but I still struggle to really break through due to this reason. You know what? James, Mr. James 007, you just like need to ask yourself why you just like need the money. Why you need the money? Just like start asking this question again and again to yourself. You just like going to be get the answer. If you are here, you know what, to pay your bills. If you are here that you are standing in debts and you just like wanted to clear your debts, if you just like having any kind of distraction in your family, you know what, trading is just like not gonna work for you. You have to be mentally relaxed from these situations. You should have a second source of income which just like going to fulfill your kitchen expenses, I would say, or your monthly expenses. Then you just like gonna get grip on this forex industry. If you are come here to like only you're just only having a source of income only like a forest industry, it will be difficult for you, because there will be a pressure just like going on in your mind, and that will create some kind of chaos in your state, in your mental state, and you will try to do some kind of forcefully trade there. And once you just like get lost, now you just like come here to take out some money for the bills. Now your bills just like already gone, your fees are just like already gone. Now you just like get into some kind of a panic psychological condition. So higher probability you just like gonna lose the money more there. So second source of income, I would say, is like very important in this industry. Do you only trade on 50-minute time frames? No, I just like stick with a 30-minute time frame. But these days when 30 minutes just like creating like a bigger candles, like giving us like a bigger stop loss. So in this way we just like use 50-minute to get like a smaller stop loss, or I would say like a good execution as well. Bro, this shit is harder, yeah, definitely, but we have to do it. Wife will enjoy this process. Okay, I'm pretty new. Okay, so sorry, bye. What is this? Okay. Sir, what is over managing trades or not managing trade? Actually, what is better way to manage trade or not over manage or even not manage? You know what? If you just like in a trade and you just like wanted to manage it, close it twice. Like once it's just like close 50%, and the second time you just like need to close 100% position there. That's it. If you just like going to be close a trade like three times or four times, it will become like over risk management, and that will be never beneficial for you. So if you just like have a plan, like you just like execute with a higher probability structure, you execute it, you took a buy, you took a sell, market just like going in your favor, or it's just like not going in your favor. Now you start managing the risk. So close your 50% position first, and the second time you just like need to close 100% position. Still, you just like need to believe your structure. So at the end, it's just like all the probability. If not gonna work out, manage the risk. Like here, you can see here, 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 everywhere you will see the risk management just like implemented. That's why I'm standing in profits. No compromise with the risk management, no emotion with the risk management. Which car do you have? Where you live? I wanna meet you. Okay. Wow, someone just like come straight to me. You must be from FBR. I'm not gonna tell you where I'm living right now. You must be from the tax department. I would like to ask with this account, how much money do you make monthly on the average? With a $5,000 account, you know what? You can easily make $500 to $1,000 easily. And I think so. If someone is like living in Pakistan or a third world country like Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, $1,000, that will be much for anyone who is just like living in this country to spend a good life. Am I right? So yeah, this account actually. Let me see. taking, look at this one. I just like continue taking withdrawal from this account, some kind of extra money, managing the risk, losing trades, profitable trades, losing profits, losing profits, losing profit, but no compromise with the risk. Look at this one. Can you see these stop losses? These are not stop loss. It's a managed trade. Like I close 90%, rest just like hit the break even. Manage the trade, rest hit the break even. Manage the trade, rest hit the break even. But at the end, you can see it's just like standing at $2,842 in profits. It's like more than 75%, I would say, of this $5,000 account in 3 months. So if you're using like a higher capital and you just like earning with 100K, suppose you are running with a prop firm, and with a prop firm with 100K, if you are standing with like a 75-70% in a profit, or you just like continuously taking withdrawal as a good trader, it will become like a $75,000. Do you think $75,000 is like enough for someone, like to get in like 2-3 months? And this account is like mostly 99% only used with 90%, I would say, only used during the live stream. Enough sir, definitely it's enough Umar, definitely यार, बहुत ऐसे होते हैं यार ये. With 10K account, lot size should be, these days we are getting like easily 40-45 if stop loss. So with the 10K, I would say don't go more than with 0.5 lot. It will keep you into 2% risk of your capital. Don't increase your lot size. So I'm a fourth year medical student doing MBBS. Very nice. We are having someone just like going to become like doctor, but still managing to trade most of the days and watch your live stream as well. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Do you prefer future trading? I never have any experience with the future trading, so how I can prefer it? Yes. So wow, man, it's just like consolidating here. You know what? H4, I think so. It's just like already closed. Oh, look at this one. H4 just like closed. This H4 just like closed. But you know what? You know what? If you just like look at the bigger picture, this H4 did not close below the previous candle low. So bias still valid, to be honest. If this candle going to be closed below the support area, so there's a probability it could give some chance. There might be it will come down, but at the end I think it will continuously pushing upside. At the end it will continuously pushing. Look at this H1. They didn't even come down, break the previous candle low. Did not close below the previous candle low. Nothing for the sales, to be honest. Might be if it just like come down with the impulse entry, it start rejecting from this area and then again will continuously pushing upside with the FOMC. It's like very important to what Paul just like going to be said during the speech. It's like very important. That is the only way, that is the only thing just like gonna get impact on the on our gold actually. Do you know Nick Stewart? Time to eat profit. Is he good trader? I don't know. I just like hear first time from someone about this person. I never knew about him. I just like never knew about it. So I just like wanted to see how this can just like going to be react. If it's just like going to be close below the support, there's a probability you can grab some chunk. You know what? This is something I wanted to see how market going to be react to this area. I remember it was trying to drop the volume but continuously rejecting from this area at 50 to 30. Yeah, we'll see. If it's just like going to close somewhere here with the volume, it could retest this low. Let's see how this can is just like about to be closed. Lot of rejection here on the left hand side, lot of rejections. uh, when is the FOMC go to forest factory? Overall I am trading 4 years now. I am sticking since 1 year in break even, Any advice? 4 year in a break. Okay, so your last year you are just like standing at the break. It's like a good sign you are standing right on a break even right now. You are not even losing something. So I would say once market just like going in your favor, you definitely closing your trade early. Once market just like going in your favor, close 90%, 50% position. That is the only way you can get out from the break even stage. You know what? Start grabbing the chunks first. Once you just like start grabbing the chunks, then during the like high volume time, you can take risk with your profits. The chunks you just like go there. Once you just like go with complete risk with your profit, there's a higher probability you just like gonna make money there, and your account will start doing some kind of a compounding. It's actually called compounding. Let me see this one. Does it matter? Most of the prop firm are offering leverage of 115 or 130 for metals like gold. Would it be different from how we trade on normal accounts? It's the same like you are just like going to be get 130 on a real account as well. It's good actually. So if you just like having less leverage, it's mean you're not gonna play as a gambler. You will take it as a business. Wow, look at this one pushing to the downside without any confirmation. Wow, man. How many trade ideal in a day? Two or max three trades, not more than that. And these all 2 3 days might be within your 2% risk actually for a day. Sorry, I missed as I was on mute. Is this was a valid sell if it breaks the low? I don't think so. Lot of time are just like rejecting from this area. Who just like knew that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 time is just like rejecting from this area. Who knows that 13 or 14 time is just like continuously pushing downside. It would be better to wait for the candle to be closed below the support area, and then with the next candle creator we can break the low. That makes sense only to take a sell there actually. So can we consider that on h4 is a weak fill at this point? H4, I don't think so. It's a weak fill. If you just like wanted to go for the wick fill structure for some wick, you know what, the candle should be closed in a bearish form first, like here, and then suppose you are having this wick and the next candle create a wick, break the low. Now this could be a wick fill structure, and lower time frame will give you the confirmation that it gonna happen or not. Right now there is no confirmation for the wick fill. It's just like pushing down because market is like open 24 hours. It have to be moved somewhere. It have to be moved to the upside or to the downside. It have to be moved somewhere. You just like need to understand where you can grab your chunks actually. Okay. Hmm. Wow, look at this one. I told you it could be reject from this area. Who knows that? Start rejecting. Alright, so I'm just like heading off now. We'll see you guys tomorrow 2:30 a.m. Eastern. Tomorrow stream is just like gonna do during the London session. And I think so tonight or later. Tonight here in Pakistan and later on other country. You guys is like going to be face FOMC. Don't try to fight with that. Let the news to settle down the dust. This is not the last day of trading. Then after settling down the net, if you understand the concept like what Paul just like saying, what impact just like gonna come on the charge with that, then I will say just like you can be a part of that trading area during the FOMC. Rather than that, stay away from it. Secure your capital, and bring your capital with the next day, there's a higher probability you're gonna make money. So no, please NY if you can. We'll see. Fizan sir, last question. जी वजाहत जल्दी करें ज़रा. Yes वजाहत, what the question you are having with you? I am working with a pro firm as a support team. Can I join Dominion Funding as a support agent? You just like need to write down to Dominion Funding team about your experience and you just like wanted to join them. Tell about pro firm risk management, risk like 0.5% or 1% risk per day. Why you just like passing the phase, go with the 1%. Once you just like pass all both phases or a single phase, just like go with 0.5%. Why H4 charts are different in trading view is still open 50-minute light left, but I can see in your it's just like close. Why might be due to different opening timing of the brokerage house. अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर, अपनी सैलरी लॉस कर दी $200, फैमिली इशू थी इसलिए ट्रेड लिया था, अब सुबह से बाहर हूँ, अगर आप चार्ट से बोल दे $1 भी कर दे तो मैं अपनी सैलरी. वाह यार, ये अच्छा काम है यार, अच्छा तरीका पैसे मांगने का. वाह, मैंने तो नहीं कहा था. अब अगर मुझे बताओ कि अगर $200 बन जाते तो ये $200 जो लोग यहाँ बैठे इनको $1 देना था आपने, तो वो क्यों देंगे आपको $1? It was your decision. You just like have to bear it. So, Mr. Wajahat, where is your question? I'm just like gonna wait 10 second here if you just like note. Okay. Can you please explain fundamental like give some guidance about it? What will effect be? Fundamental we are having like a easy thing to be honest to understand. We are standing right on the top of the goal right now. You know what? I think so. What I feel, the FOMC price is like already in. Might be it will start doing consolidation after we just like hitting with the FOMC. Unless until if the poll just like not going to be going to be say any kind of like a hawkish tone or dovish tone, that will just like change the sentiment condition. Rather than that, if everything just like become or come out with the neutral things, then it will start doing consolidation here. Then with the next day, with the next opportunity, we will see. Rather than that, I would say I cannot predict it. It's all about what he just like going to be say on the speech actually. So no one can predict it. But for the main perspective, you can see this market at JI. It will just like telling right now that there's a probability that gold could retest this high 5300 swing trade. They're just like expecting it should be continuously pushing upside, I think so. If we just like looking at economic calendar here, so what they are expecting. Okay, let me see. Federal Reserve Jerome Powell's news conference. Where it's just like it is right now. This is interest rate. This is the interest rate. They just like wanted to keep interest rate in the same way. So above 3.65, very bullish for the dollar. And if it is like below this area, so it's to be honest, it's just like totally depending on what just like Paul just like going to be say. Interest rate not gonna change anything on the chart, but what Paul just like going to be say that will bring like any kind of impact on that one. So you look at this one, they're just like even giving the pullback area. If market just like continuously pushing down, so there's a probability 5150 could be a pullback area for the to retest this high. But let's see, FOMC will decide now. So all right, I'm just like heading off now. We'll see you guys tomorrow 2:30 a.m. Eastern. Till that, be safe, be careful, and don't try to take forcefully trade. Let the news to settle down the dust. Close the chart and stay blessed. Take care and bye bye.